Yo, the waiting is over. Yeah. Look, they say boxing is a death sport. Ashes to ashes, like trash in the alley. Cashes is cashes, which means we could compete. As long as I got breath in my lungs and my 2 feet and a strong heartbeat, we could rumble, young man. Put the gloves in your hands. The talking is over. All that we were arguing over is over. We could sit in silence before the noise and the roars and arena doors open. Before we throw hands, we satisfy the demands. This is for the fans, my legacy, my little mans who looked up at me like, Dad, you're about to hurt them bad. Yo, this shit is serious. The big fish and the fisherman, the old man in the sea. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we consider silence. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we consider silence. Think you're a monster, don't you? Ugly, breathing vulture. AP's put it down my skyline. Notifications on my timeline. But this shit is the A-side. You think you King Ghidorah. But this is King Nello Ninja, the king of the monsters. Take 3 of you to step to the giant, but I'm defiant. Face of boxing, I'm a legend, like the Mayans. Yeah. Let go. Nello. Let go. Nello. You think you King Ghidorah. 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 ShowBizz, we did it again. Hey, yo, boy. Yo. Be prepared for the straight right. 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 Left hand's too low, my ninja.
Guard up, now blow my ninja.
Nello's don't hold my ninja.
He's a phone, don't fool my ninja.
This is a fatal flaw.
Crash out for Omaha.
What's the best punch against a southpaw? What time? Be prepared for the straight right. Be prepared for the straight right. Be prepared for the straight right. It's true. Be prepared for the straight right. Left hand too low, my ninja.
Guard up, now below my ninja.
Nello's no hold my ninja.
He's a phone, don't fool my ninja.
This is a fatal flaw.
Crash out for Omaha.
What's the best punch against a southpaw? No.
Right hand from a dream up and he grabs on.
A warrior, is he not?
What's a sword to a Glock?
3 minutes each round.
Open threes, get your
He
shot.
can't move, he ain't young.
Think his legs will be shot.
He been fighting too long.
38's get
Be
shot.
prepared for the straight right. Be prepared for the straight right. Let's go. Be prepared for the straight right. Let's go. Be prepared for the straight right. Up off it. Yeah. Yes. Up off. Hey! Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? There. There. It's hump day, baby, bye, boo, it do whip, a do it do whip. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man, look. Look at who we have here. Let me see who we have up in here. Anthony Kane, hold on. He said, love watching Hagler and them yesterday, Biz. Fire. Love you, boy. Hit the Tyson Bell. What's going on with you? Who else we got? Tim Butler. What's going on with you? Whoops. All right, man. Lord. First I want to say this. Everybody, welcome to the hump day. If you haven't done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Vaughn Hill.
Bring on lips with the laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Burnham Manton, shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson Bell. Oh my God. And it's taking us too damn long to give it up to the lady.
You should let me in. You deserve no, you deserve baby.
Let me see. That intro file shit got me hyped. Love you, boy. Hold on. Wait a minute. We can't do a damn thing. Wait.
Yeah, put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work.
Hit the Tyson Bell. Yep, I saw you, brother, a long time ago. Dun 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 dun. We outside.
It can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con with that vibe. You can ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask him if he's alright.
Hit the Tyson Bell. All right, man. Listen, dude. I know it's the middle of the week. We at that hump day, and it's time for us to get over. And the best way to do that, we can't do a damn thing without inspiration from your friend and mine, Squad.
Squad up. Let's go.
Trigger, hold on. Trigger earlier. I never really seen Trigger at this time of the day. Hold on, brother. Love you, boy.
Some great.
Bang, trigger Tai Chi, bang.
For trade day, only met easy pay day.
Flex on him. Sip. Left hand on him. Left hand on him. Pow. King Kong ain't got on Trey. He said, just love. Love you, boy. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. Let's run that.
Some great.
Bang, trigger Tai Chi, bang.
For trade day, only met easy pay day.
Trey, let me see. Slimes, brother, your name, brother. Let me get my black tissue. Goon Squad. See, that's why it's hard to run up in a war room, man. Pause. A-Biz, why I see the squad dude on TikTok? Because we started it. Because we started it, dog. Now he's famous. That's what we do in a war room. That brother, if anybody needed a social media job to break away from the shackles of his 9-to-5, it was my brother Squatter. Hold on, brother. Hold on. He's creating a career. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Squatter.
Squad up. Let's go.
That brother deserves his own career. It's nice as hell. Okay, everybody. How y'all doing? No, once again, dude, shout out to Top Rank, man. The collaboration is going to be fantastic. I got 5 fights from Terence Bud Crawford. We're going to do it how we did yesterday with a lot of the action. We're not going to have 5-hour-long fights, right? But just all the action that happened in those fights. I think one of them is like 20 minutes long or something like that. So we're going to go through this whole marathon of 5 fights of his just to let y'all know. I have collabed with the PBC, love them like brothers, but they've never whitelisted me for their fights. And because of that, none of the 5 fights going to be Errol Spence. It's not good. Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence is one of the 5 fights. Hypnotize bell. All right. So let me see. Flex on him. Seep. Left hand on him. Left hand on him. Pow, King Kong. Hey, got Scotty. Hey, what that mean? No, that name paused, but I love you, boy. A new member feels good to be part of the war room. That's right, brother. Also, I got 15K on Nello. Brother, I've been placing bets on NFL preseason. You know, I'm trying to get my money back up because right now I don't even think I got 20 grand in my bookie. All right, hold on, everybody. That was a plug. Shout out to my bookie. My bookie that I wanna try. So I gotta hopefully I got a couple wins. I think I got $4,000 that I haven't received yet from my bookie, but I see it as pending and it's going to there's something they have to look at or whatever, but it's going to come my way. I won that. You said if Crawford won, he'll be top 4 all time. So what would that top 4 look like? I haven't really thought about that. Let me think about that statement. All right, Josh, let me think about that statement. If Terence Crawford won, he'll be on my Mount Rushmore. I'm trying to define this because I keep switching the words around and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it on purpose. Hold on real quick. Biz, I'm making a video today. Who wins young Nello at 154 Crawford, who fought Madrimov? I think Nello. Listen, I think Nello versus Crawford, if they were both in their primes at 154, it's a tough fight for Crawford. I do because I've seen the fights with Mean Machine and Madrimov and stuff like that. But if it was like a prime Nello and a prime Crawford, it's definitely a closer fight to me. But I'm not sure if that's a tough ass fight. You know how we all thought about Errol and Crawford, like, man, that's the fight of the matchup of the ages. I think Canelo and Crawford will have that same type of, if they were both the same weight. Tyler, Shuck or Rattler, who that? I got Shuck, man. I'm gonna take Shuck. Shuck seems to be more of a gunslinger. He's gonna throw a pick and a touchdown, same drive. Let me see. I don't know how you do that, but he'll do that. Okay. What I mean by, I think I've done this before. But what I mean by top 4 best fighters, I'm thinking 4 fighters who can go up against anybody, right? And I don't think Crawford will have top 4 greatest careers ever. Still, I think Sugar Ray Leonard's career would be better. Duran's career is better. Sam Lane for them. But as far as a fighter I think could fight anybody, who would be the other ones? I say Ray Robinson. Shit. Muhammad Ali, Henry Armstrong, Terence Crawford. You can't help but to be like, if he beats Nello at 168 at 38 years old, you can't help but to be like, well, what can't he do? I swear, if he jumps up, beats Nello, and becomes undisputed at 160, I would be like, I don't know what he can't. I would throw him up against anybody. I would. I'd be like, who win? Terence Crawford or Sugar Ray Leonard? I don't know. I would be Scooby Doo. I don't know. Who wins? Terence Crawford or Hagler? I don't know. I wouldn't know. If he beats Nello at 168, I guess Crawford. Shit. Sugar Ray Robinson, Pac-Man. Yeah, I like that too. Roy Jones Jr. I like that too. That's what I'm saying. Who I think could fight anybody. Yeah, Roy probably beat everybody, man. So, yeah, shit like that. I have to think about it. I have to think about it. How crazy would it be if they both retired after? That'd be disappointing because Canelo has so much more left. It seems 35. He got about another 3 years left in today's years, right? Back in the day, you saw Muhammad Ali, old as shit. He was like 34, bro. You know, back in the day, they were fighting so often and had so many wars and stuff. You know, well, Canelo has fought a lot. He's fought a lot, but you know, things, the science was different. No clenbuterol and shit like that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Elvira, I was only kidding. My bad, brother. My bad, brother. Okay. Somebody earlier, before I start the marathon, somebody earlier said, this is a hot take, in my opinion. Somebody earlier said, if Canelo wins, how did they put it? They said something like, if Canelo wins, he won't talk. He said, speak about if Canelo wins, how he won't get the credit. I think he said. I think if Crawford wins, the way things are shaping up, I think if Crawford wins, people will find it as so unbelievable that he won't get the credit. You know what I'm saying? I think if Crawford wins, because think about what happened with Errol Spence. I think what happened with Errol Spence was more Errol Spence's fault than Terence Crawford doing anything. Terence Crawford just came in ready. Errol Spence, you know, it was post the car accident. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he didn't get enough sleep or something. But if Crawford wins immediately, he was on steroids. It would be a hope that I'm not going to be a part of, because I was trying to do the job. Now I can't speak about it because but it didn't resonate with Bud Buddies. They couldn't understand that the good deed I was trying to do. So I'm done with it. But I was trying to fight it before it happens. If Terence Crawford wins, it's a wrap, you know, and I'm not gonna really have much to say. I'm just gonna be like, good fight, yada yada yada. I was trying to stop it before, but whatever. Let me see. Do you think Canelo has a game plan, or you think he's going to just walk him down? I think they both are too great to not come up with a game plan. You're talking about two of the greatest fighters of modern day history. Like, they're not blindly taking this as a joke and just going, no, they're both focused. They both have a game plan. I think at the end of the day, they're going to do them, though, because that's what got them there. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, whatever game plan Bud Crawford has, it's not too dialed in and too specific, because you want him free and doing him and working off his instincts. All right, he's going to have a game plan, things to watch out for, the straight right and stuff like. He's going to have a game plan, right? But it's not going to be rigid. Canelo, because he got Lester Martinez in his camp. Holy shit. Right. So he's sparring with bigger guys. I heard from Sean Porter that he's sparring with these big guys, and he always has. So I think Canelo's doing the same thing. He's fighting a quicker guy. He learned from William Skull. The William Skull fight, he's really like, I'm not about that. So he's probably working on cutting off the ring very well. Right. So they both are coming up with a game plan. They both going to be the best they can be for the fight. Hey, Biz, I always wonder why you call Sadate. Anyways, I'm finally able to catch the show live. Shout out to the War Room Blessers. Yeah, no. It's just me being lazy. I do that with everybody. even with when I first saw Sante, it just immediately became Sadate. Sadate is a character. No, it's something that Pootie Tang used to say. Sadate. You know what I'm saying? So it's just funny to me. Okay, everybody, let's go. Let's work. Bradley exposed snack. It's a scam. Vitamins and coffee. I don't know. Let me see. I saw Canelo take Bivol punches clean on the chin, unfazed. The hell Crawford gonna do? Well, we'll see. You know, I don't think he hurts Canelo. But I think, you know, speaking of which, if he knocks out Canelo, it's over. Like if y'all think the crying over Deontay Wilder egg-shaped form was, if he knocks out Canelo, brother, get ready for, y'all gonna want me to respond, because the waves of conspiracy videos are going to be insane. All right, y'all gonna be like, yo, ShowBizz, fight the way. I'm gonna be like, I'm done, because no matter what, if I try to do good, I get people cry. So it's like, I'm just gonna talk about the next fight. Okay. So let's check out the exfoliation. Okay, so first fight these are the fights we have. We have Terence Crawford versus Kell Brook, Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan, Terence Crawford versus Jose Benavidez Jr., Terence Crawford versus Mean Machine, and Crawford versus Porter. Which one do you guys want to see first? Which one you guys want to see first? I think we start off with Kell Brook. It's a short one. Come on, Biz. He's going to make Canelo quit. Okay, come on, Biz. I have a crystal ball and I know the future. Y'all say the weirdest shit. Just put money on TKO. Let me see. And on my bookie, please. Benavidez, Gamble. No, there's no Gamble. I didn't mention Gamble. We're going to start with Kell Brook because it's short. All right, let's start there.
All the lights by Kanye is what he has chosen. It wasn't long ago when Brook was considered one of the most gifted fighters in the world. Shaka Khan.
Shit was loud as hell. I forgot he came out to Shaka Khan, bruh. You knew it was over when he came out to Shaka Khan. That brother was 33 back then, fam. Hey, but Kell Brook 34. We act like Kell Brook was old as shit.
Round number one, and Dre, I offer you this. Among all the analysis of what could happen in this fight, that gives Kell Brook, he has finished guys, whether
I remember this fight like yesterday. I couldn't believe it. Good jab, because Kell Brook was working well with that jab, and I was like, and then the whole fight shifted. Like, look at this fight closely. Good jab to the body from Kell Brook. Look how strong Terence Crawford is. He didn't move at all. He got jabbed to the stomach. He ain't move at all. And that's Kell Brook's jab. Here's another thing to take note of. Look how big. Good jab from Kell Brook. Dog, Kell Brook was so talented in his prime before Triple G wrecked him. And then Errol Spence, shit.
It's automatic.
Look, he was so good. Look how he parry and jab.
Is landing.
He just scored.
Oh no, Kell Brook is a tad bit bigger than Crawford. For a minute, I thought Crawford was bigger. But I'm looking at the legs and everything.
It's about breaking the timing and the rhythm of Terence Crawford.
Right to the body.
You have to do that with your jab.
From Crawford. Crawford is going to walk you down. He's sitting right there. He's going to step there. Just look at every fight I show you today. He's going to walk your ass down, bro. Oh, and then the southpaw shit. Look, Terence is a good left foot. From Terence is getting hit, though. That's my problem with Terence. I've been saying that forever. Good jab to the body from Kell Brook. But Terence is such a killer mentality. He's a violent fighter.
Of Kell Brook and the base he has as well, that foundation with the legs.
And see, what I noticed
a violent fighter. He's going to try to drain the swamp with pressure. That's what y'all don't get. He's not a back foot guy. He's not. Oh, good jab from Kell Brook. So you're going to have two guys kind of going forward, and Canelo and Crawford.
Right now, you see him thinking.
Fought at this 147-pound limit.
Crawford's going to be right there. Oh, good jab. Boy, they working. Crawford is trying to find his range, and I hope he doesn't do that with Canelo too forcefully the way he's doing now. He'll take a couple shots to find his range. Evander Holyfield used to do that. Evander Holyfield was great for that. We saw Hagler doing it, but doing it with defense. Hagler just so good, bro. Oh, good pull counter right hand from Terence Crawford.
Right now it's a battle of patience.
Ooh.
Neither fighter can afford to make a mistake, and as you see,
I like the slight head movement of Crawford. Oh, shit. Dude, Kell Brook was working.
Brook has every punch in his arsenal. He has a
Kell
strong
Brook
left
was
hook. He also has
working.
a straight right hand and a beautiful
See, the
uppercut,
thing
and
about
as you can
Terence
see,
Crawford
his
is he
jab
takes shots
is
at the
giving
beginning,
Terence Crawford
and then his
problems,
middle
and
rounds are
Terence
crazy,
goes
but then his
southpaw.
end rounds aren't as great. So he's like a heel.
Crawford switches for
Remember
one of two
Errol Spence
reasons.
took the
Either
first round
he
in that fight?
sees
He's like a
something,
heel.
or what he was doing in the right-handed stance
Man,
wasn't working.
What
that
do you
jab.
suspect here,
But
Terence?
Kell Brook and
I think
Canelo fight totally
the
different. It's
latter
not like
is
Canelo gonna
true.
be catching with
The
the jab.
right-handed
If Canelo's
stance
out jabbing
wasn't
Crawford, the
working,
fight's
and he
over.
wants to see if he can get something going
Good
from the
lead
left
right
side.
hand from.
No.
Look how strong Crawford
Engel
is. He can
did
wrestle,
not
bro.
want to
the
travel
third
and
round.
then have to quarantine
Ouch.
nor come to the United States. So
He's like a
instead,
button. He's like a
Carlos
button.
Formento
He's like an
is the
action figure.
trainer
If you touch Terence
in the
Crawford,
corner
he's
of
throwing
Kell Brook.
combination.
First time they've ever worked together.
Look
I'll tell
how
you
much
one thing
data
that the southpaw
Crawford
stance
is getting
does.
right now. Oh
It's taking the
shit.
jab away
He's an athlete.
from Kell Brook.
More so
You
than
see, he's
slick.
not landing his jab
He's slick,
consistently
but he's
anymore.
mostly he's Roy. He's an
But
athlete.
when Crawford turns southpaw, he's not even throwing.
That's what happens. That's what turning southpaw does. But it does allow
double
you to
jab.
land a right hand like Brook just landed on Crawford right now.
The right
Oh,
hand
God, look at that
can be the
2-1.
best weapon against a southpaw.
Jake Paul versus Tank got finalized.
That's how
Hold
Errol
on,
Spence
hold on,
had success against
hold on.
Brook.
Everybody,
He closed.
everybody, stop the cap. Stop the dumb shit. Hold on, everybody. First, let me read some super chats. Because there's no way. Bud fight like a dog. That's why I see him go. Hold on, brother. Jake Paul Tank January confirmed. This is that shit. This is that. Crawford will win the lead hand battle for sure. Yeah, he will. Look like they just announced. Hey brother. 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 Hey. I'm going right to Twitter right now. Nope. Go to Ring Magazine. Oh hell no. Hell. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Everybody. Y'all thought I was capping. Y'all thought I was capping when I said that fight was going to happen. Y'all thought the biz was full cap. Hey, y'all. Hey. Breaking. Jake Paul will face Gervonta Tank Davis on November 15th at State Farm Arena in Atlanta in an exhibition live on Netflix. Sources confirm. Talks to Paul. Oh, not Manny Pacquiao. Oh my God. Talks for Paul to face Anthony Joshua collapse over network issues. How you go from Anthony Joshua to Tank? That right there is a video within itself. I'm doing this video immediately. Paul's last fight took place at 200 pounds, while Davis is a champion at 135. Ain't no way, fam. Ain't no way. Ain't no Hey, dog. Tank's face is like, ain't no way, fam. This is not. Hold on. That okay? I'm gonna tell y'all. It's not cap, y'all. It's not cap, y'all, because he told y'all at the post press conference of Lamont Roach fight. He told y'all it happened, but it won't be next. He said the rematch with Lamont Roach will happen, but it won't be next. He was going to go on with the plan, and that was to fight Jake Paul, bro. Jake! Oh, you mother. It's an exhibition. It's an exhibition. So, I'm going to tell you right now. Bruh. It's an exhibition. If knockouts are allowed, I got Jake. If knockouts are not allowed, it's a draw because it's an exhibition. But if knockouts are allowed, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna give away $30,000 for boxing. My video, I'm gonna give away $30,000 just to help boxing out. Just to help. Just. I'm gonna give. Oh, let this be the last time I laugh at this. All right, I'm sorry, man. It's just my initial. You can't do this live. If it was a video, I swear I'd be more professional. I swear I'd be more professional. Lamont versus Shakur. Yeah, Lamont versus Shakur is probably next. Lamont versus Shakur. Hey, y'all. I'm sitting here trying to do a damn Terence Crawford marathon, and y'all, the war room hit me with this. Listen, hold on. We can't even continue with the marathon yet. See, you want to know what? Let me run this by y'all. Let me run this by you. We already know this will have a wild contract and be called a draw to save the face. Yep, that's a fact. Payday, you want payday? I know that. 410 is my guy. Tank doing a victory lap fight. Does this hurt Tank legacy? Yes. And listen, I'm gonna say this, dog. De La Hoya versus Shaq. Yeah, De La Hoya was retired. I don't want to give away all my mojo for my video, but I'm going to mention this in the video too. I'm already thinking of the video. Let me see. This just ruined my day. I'm sorry. But here's my thing. I'm gonna give away 30,000, y'all. Because y'all feel, I know y'all feel, I'm gonna give away 30,000. I can't have y'all feel like this. I can't have the war room feel like this, bro. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Netflix has to be careful. Netflix has to be careful because they already got WWE. So then all the fights on Netflix, boxing matches are going. You have to be careful on what you're branding. All right. So you have Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, and you have Jake Paul, Tank. Then people start looking at Canelo, Crawford, and be like, oh, okay. See what I'm saying? You have to be careful. You got you have to be careful because people won't take you seriously. We got to be a part. We got to be a part of this. We have to be a part of this fight. We got to get this. We have to get this right. BS, I need that 30K. I hear you, brother. Let me see. A retirement announcement would have been better. Hey. Come on, man, just fight Roach. But that wasn't the plan. That is why y'all have to understand. That's why the Roach. I can't give y'all all the juju, okay? Because then y'all won't watch my video. Well, y'all will anyway. Forget it. That is why the Roach fight was a draw. We all know Roach won, right? It was a robbery. They robbed him of the knockdown. If you count the knockdown, he wins. You can't count that knockdown, bro, because this was always the plan. If he loses against Roach, that money falls down the drain. The great thing about time is that it makes people, the impact over time is still there, but it's not as thudding. So you couldn't announce this right after the Lamont Roach fight. You got to let the Lamont Roach fight kind of fizzle, let Lamont Roach gain weight, let people start thinking less about Lamont Roach, right? The boxing fan thinks about Lamont Roach, but the fan base, like they're thinking less about Lamont Roach. It was a draw. So but do the questions he's going to get, the questions Tank is going to get, he's going to be like, it's an exhibition. But Jake Paul is going to make it so lit because he's going to call him a little person, and it's going to be funny as hell, right? Jake Paul can mess around and make Tank laugh, and then take Tank very seriously come fight night. You get what I'm saying? Like, Jake Paul can mess around and be goofing, and Tank could be like, and start like, listen, because Tank has always came off as a real one. Like, when you hear Tank talk, he faints at you, he act like he wants to fight you right then and there. He always came off as a real one. But goofing around Tank, the happy-go-lucky goofing around Tank doesn't come off. It's like a bipolar, like it's totally different, right? The one that be dancing in his underwear and doing it, like the goofing around Tank. We may get that versus Jake. Jake! Oh, you mother. And then Jake, that's his plan. He comes in very seriously and starts throwing some Shaquille O'Neal shit. Bruh, I'm still going to watch. Of course. So I'm not going to complain. 410 is right. 410 is right. I'm not going to complain because 410, not only am I going to watch, I'm going to work the fight. I'm going to tell you right now, Netflix, MVP. If Netflix don't holler, MVP, holler at me. Holler at me, MVP. And I'm going to tell you this, MVP. Before you holler at me, before you holler, all right? Because I may owe you $4,000 anyway, or how much we bet. Because if Crawford versus Canelo doesn't beat out the Mike Tyson fight, I got to be over there and give you the money anyway on camera, all right, for this fight. But MVP, before you holler at me, if you're going to holler at me, just know I'm going to be rooting on Tank. I cannot live in the world where Jake Paul beats Tank. Okay, I'm barely living in a world where Jake Paul beats Mike Tyson. Okay, so listen, I'm going to be rooting on Tank. This shit has gotten out of hand. Jake Paul may just win, and I think I may put money on Jake, but I'm going for Tank. Just so if y'all can take me going for Tank, holla at the War Room. If y'all can take me rooting on Tank, MVP, let's do business. But if y'all can't take it, then I'll feel you. Then I'll feel you. Then I'll feel you. This is crazy. Not only am I going to watch it, I'm a be there. I wonder. You know, I do have a pathway of Tank to win. I saw something, right? I saw Chavez, but that's Chavez, man. That dude came into the ring bigger than Jake. Never mind. I was going to say I saw Chavez taking the punches, and, you know, looked like Chavez could have beaten him if he wanted to. It looked like if Chavez really dug deep, he could have beaten him. It looked like Chavez came into the fight already ready to lose. Like, he's just like, I'm not about that life. Okay, but Tank is a real boxer. He's a real boy. It's an exhibition. It doesn't count on either of their records. I know it doesn't count, okay? But it counts for both of their branding. If Jake is going upside Tank's damn head, brother, do you understand the viral? Remember when Logan Paul hit Floyd Mayweather with a 20-punch combination? Do you understand the viral situation? Do you understand? Oh, hold on, Biz. Be careful talking about Tanky Wanky. I know, but 50. Even Tanky, there's not one Tank the casuals winning. Oh, for sure. There's not one Tank fan right now who's like, yeah, y'all can't make. Come on, y'all. This is the War Room. You can't make an excuse for this one. War Room. At Tank fans. I love y'all. I love all y'all. Bud fans, Tank. And no matter how y'all feel about me, I have nothing against y'all, bro. To be honest, I really don't. Okay. It's a lot of fun. We do have a lot of engagement and stuff like that. But there can't be a Tank. Sexy Kendra. And Sexy Kendra loves Tank, bro. And she's laughing her ass off. Yeah. I can't. See, this is what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. Let me minimize this. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. How the hell Is Tank too small for 140, but can fight Jake Paul? Hey, Rob the barber over here. That's my barber, y'all. Oh, love you, boy. Hey, Rob the barber is at the barbershop now, cracking the hell up. And that's the Black Two Sugars. I know him. I know him. Right now, he's in stitches. Bro, this fight is ridiculous. Starting it up, Biz. I'm okay. Yeah, you know what we do. I am a natural shit starter. Y'all already know I am. I am a organic shit starter. This is just an event. 410, don't start. Take it easy, people. Nuh-uh. It's a cash grab event for entertainment. It's how MMA started. But boxing started back in the 1600s. There were no weight classes at first. Hey, brother, this ain't the 1600. Hey, 410. 410. You say a lot of intelligent shit. Don't play with me right now, 410. You got to just sit here and so you look like a Tank fan. 410. You just got to sit and just be like, yo, this is some bullshit. 410, you got to sit and be like, this is some bullshit, bro. Yeah, and I'm a baby starter too. Let me see. Tank will fight 147. I can give a damn if he fight 187. How is he too small for 140, but can fight a heavyweight? Yeah, everybody, please hit the like on this one. This has sidetracked the Terence Crawford marathon. Let me see. Is this still the Javante era? This is definitely the Jake Paul era. Jake Paul is pound for pound, bro. He can fight a heavyweight and he can fight a lightweight. He is the definition of pound for pound. He is no longer the problem child. He's the pound for pound child. It is BS, but what are we gonna do? We're gonna watch the damn fight, 410. You got that right. We're gonna all watch the fight. We're gonna watch the fight. We're gonna watch the fight. Tank need a spanking. I just listen, dog. Tank is the biggest duck. Hey, bro. Hey. So you could say this about Saul Canelo Alvarez. You can say this. When he could have fought Jake Paul, he preferred to fight a real fight. All right. He just ain't have Jake Paul throwing him a bunch of money. He was like, hey, Turkey, if you can come close to matching that, I'm out. He almost had pen to paper. He was just like, if you could, hey, payday, I know. And Turkey was like, I got you. You're like, love you, boy. And he bounced. Jake signed his shit. Canelo ain't signed shit. Ryan need that get back first. Ryan? What the hell y'all talking about Ryan for? Ryan what? Can we get Shakur versus Roach Schofield? Okay, we can't talk about real shit right now. We got it. How are y'all going to talk about real shit right now? Look. Yo, we can't talk about real shit right now. We were about to do a Terence Crawford marathon. All right? That's what we were doing. It has been rudely interrupted. We were about to do a marathon. Is there any way we can finish watching Bud without talking about this? I don't even think we can. It was getting good too. Let me see. Tanky Wanky fanboys already copping please biz dog. I wish we could put their mugs on the Summer Jam screen. Hey, bro, and force them to be embarrassed. Brother, there's no way they're copping please. There's at least Jake will make the undercard good. That was a low blow. That was a low blow. Because he ShowBizz. So you saying you're a habitual line stepper. I am a habitual line stepper. I am, but you know what? My thing is this though. Okay, y'all know I never hold my tongue. Oh, wait, no, I'm starting to hold my tongue when it comes to Victor Conte and Bud, because Bud buddies love Victor Conte and they're against me and for him. So once it gets like that, I really want the boxing world to be for boxing and not for, at that point, I'm done. All right, hit the Tyson bell. But I usually don't hold my tongue. Okay. So whatever I have to say about this fight, I don't think Tank is going to like me much, because even if what I say is pro Tank, I'm not going to be 100% that direction. I'm never like that. Right. So whatever I have to say about this fight, Tank isn't going to like me much. All right. And I know, hold on. I know for sure me and MVP going to have a conversation. So it puts me in a tough situation where MVP is going to show all the love in the world because we're like this, but I have to go up, but I'm going to, in my heart, be going up against them, rooting for Tank, who's going to hate me. It's going to be a very weird dynamic. Let me see. If Lamont beats Shakur, make the Tank fight bigger. Hey, man, we ain't got that kind of time, brother. Okay, let me keep it real. There is no way Tank, in the prime of his life, should be fighting Jake Paul in an exhibition bout. Let's talk serious. Let's stop talking turkey right now. No more bull jiving. All right. De La Hoya fought Shaq when he was gone. All right. Shane Mosley did the same thing. Muhammad Ali was so broke and out of boxing when he fought that wrestler that shit was ridiculous. But he needed a bag. He was out of boxing. It was really bad for his dollars. He even had the computer fight with Rocky Marciano. Okay, hit the fight. All right, where he lost in front of everybody in a computer fight. That was the bag. He had bills of a champion with no fights for 3 years. Okay, you have that. Jack Dempsey, when he fought that wrestler, brother, it was over with. Jack Dempsey's career was over with. All right, Floyd Mayweather against Logan Paul. Okay, but I don't know if I ever seen someone in the prime of their boxing career. Let me see. Would have preferred to see AJ put Jake Paul. And I know, because number one, at least they're heavyweights. Number two, everybody kind of feel like Joshua's done. Let me see. Am I the only one not surprised he just doing this for the bag? Bigger bag than Ryan probably. And we already knew Tank priorities. I'm not saying I'm surprised. Nobody's saying they're surprised. The sad thing is we're not surprised. You don't get it. The sad thing is we're not surprised. Number two, let's not get this. I need to save this for the video. But forget it. Let's not get this twisted. Jake Paul isn't the bag. Sorry, MVP. I love you like a play cousin. Jake Paul isn't the bag. I know that secret because I've seen it. Jake Paul isn't the bag. Jake Paul versus Tank Davis is the bag. Jake Paul isn't the bag against Mike Perry. Jake Paul had to fight against dude where he hit him and he waved. That didn't break numbers and not every time Jake Paul fight, it isn't a record-setting bag-making situation. But Jake Paul versus Tank is the bag. Yeah, his name resonates with matchups, not so much by himself. Every Jake Paul fight isn't a must-see. Let me see. If Jake Paul knocks out Tank, what would it mean for both? It means, of course. I mean, not okay. You make a good point. You make a good point. Hold on. Am I the only one? Okay. You make a good point. For me, it means, of course, he's 200 pounds. He can swat. I have more respect for Jake as a fighter than many people do. I've seen him. I'm like, yo, okay. But what does it mean as far as perception? If Tank gets knocked out, he pretty much cashed in his career. I tell you this. If they're not told, because the only reason is, okay, I'm not going to say this part because I need you guys to have a reason to watch my video. But here's the thing. If Jake Paul knocks out Tank has cashed it in. Because he went from a draw where he took a knee for grease in the eye and then Jake Paul knocked him out. That right there. I mean, I would never. I would prefer to be the haggler, right? I would prefer to be the haggler. I would prefer to fight Lamont Roach. I'm talking about me, not that that's what Tank should do. I can't speak for Tank, but I would prefer if I was Tank or in Tank position, I would fight Lamont Roach, get my get back, whoop his ass, knock him out, beat his ass, and then fight Shakur, whoop his ass, then move up, get Ryan Garcia in a rematch for the big bucks and say, listen, no rehydration clause, and whoop his ass. I would be, bruh, then fight Teofimo and whoop. I would be on. And then fight Haney at a catch weight. Yo, I would be on one. I would be on. I'd rather lose like that. I'd rather lose against Teofimo than win against Jake Paul. Let me see. Remember when Tank used to walk around 180? Yeah, Tanky Wanky can do whatever he wants. What a world. Deep talks with AJ and then announced versus Tank. JP should win if at 200 pounds. Yeah. But if they do say it's harder to hit down than up, who knows? Well, it's only harder to hit down for people who aren't used to hitting down. You get what I'm trying to say? It's actually easier to hit down if you're used to hitting down. It's harder to hit up, right? But for Tank, he's used to hitting up, so it was hard for him to hit down against Pitbull, right? For Wilder, he's used to hitting down. It was hard for him to punch up against Tyson Fury. This the first prime fighter does a gimmick fight. I almost, because I was also thinking about Anthony Joshua versus Ngannou, because Tyson Fury versus Ngannou, Tyson Fury was, y'all don't know what I know. Tyson Fury hasn't been in his prime since Wilder 2. Okay. But since Ngannou beat Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury won, but that shit damn near got Ngannou. I say he won the fight, but lost the boxing match. Then AJ had to do what he had to do. But I think, at least Ngannou it's still a gimmick fight though. Where's the Tank from the Complex interview, brother? This bout should have happened before the draw. Since then, it makes no sense to fight a heavyweight if he can't get past Roach, his boogeyman fight. But 50-50. It couldn't happen before the draw. All right. They were already negotiating it, and he had to get a fight in. And no one, not even Tank, no one thought Lamont Roach was going to be a problem for him. Bro, Lamont Roach, let me tell you, the only people who are saying Lamont Roach was a problem for Tank are Tank fans. Huh? It sounds weird, right? No, because Tank was being seen as a cherry pick. So Tank fans were in a tough spot because they had to big up Lamont Roach and say that he was this crazy, great fighter. So then when it was a draw, they had to say, I told you so. But when everybody was like, yeah, Lamont Roach whipped his ass. Like, no, he didn't. So they didn't know how to, they had to first big him up and try to make us appreciate Roach. And then when Roach did it, it was just like, wait, but he didn't. It was a rough place to be. But to be honest, it was supposed to be a cherry pick. It was supposed to be an easy fight. Okay. And then, oh my God, this is hysterical. This is hysterical, bro. Is it a rematch clause? Oh my God. Mugs are clowning. I was just in trouble. I was just in trouble by booty buddies, bro. Bud buddies are so angry. I was just in, and I didn't even do anything but try to speak up for Bud. I don't think I could. Why do this to me? Why do this to me? I can't go back to back. Y'all want me to, so now Tank fans hate a brother, you know, Bud buddies hate a brother. I'm like Bugs Bunny, y'all gotta warn a brother. I can't go back to back. You know what I'm saying? A Mexican got to do something wrong. A Mexican got to do something wrong because brothers, everything's so racial. I need a Mexican to do something wrong. So shit, man. Hey, how many Magia popped for steroids? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. How many Magia popped for steroids? Right? He should be put under the jail. Forget that. We're gonna switch the conversation. I knew he was an issue. They robbed my hey, they robbed you. I remember it. Sure did. Shakur versus T.O. rumored for January. Who you got bit? See, man, I hate this, dog. This is pissing me off. You got Shakur Stevenson looking like the realest one ever. Announced Jake Paul versus Tank Davis November in an exhibition. Rumored Shakur versus Teofimo Lopez January. Got Shakur looking like, hey brother, every Tank fan's gonna be like, yo, Shakur, what up? Shakur, where we at with it? What's the biggest fight? Jake Tank or Nello Bud? Dog, hey, listen, Nello Bud over everything. Nello Bud over Jake Tank. Nello Bud over Jake Tyson. Bro, we gotta stand. We gotta stand on something. We gotta stand for something, bro. Let me see. What they trying to be alive bit? Nah, man, this is wild. We got to stand for something, bro. Nello Bud.
The distance and started to bully Brook. He started to fight him in close. Brook fought back valiantly, but he really didn't have any answers for that.
Good jab.
Having his moments there.
No, y'all. We ain't doing this, dog. I need to see some real boxing. And there goes some sweet science stuff. I'm about to watch the sweet science stuff. Good hook, brother. There you go. Stay on them, Terence. Who's reffing? John Cena, bro. Listen, dog. Listen, bro.
That will put him in a safe position to let his combinations go. Beautiful.
There you go. Beautiful. There you go. He was doing well until that shit. He was doing so good until that shit, bro. Oh, he ain't the same. Kell Brook was doing fine until one. No, we're not talking. Oh shit. We're not talking about
the button. And you see the legs right there of Brook as he wobbled back to that corner.
It's dead, dog.
Nice finish up right here. Combination.
We'll do this Friday. All right, man. Look, first, LOL. Let's get back to boxing. Hey, we gotta.
He shot a jab out there. Crawford timed it over the top.
We got to do this Friday, dog. I got to change the thumbnail to holy shit. Ruined marathon ruined. Why he wobble like that? Booty boy. Listen. Let this be a legendary moment. All right, but listen. Is there a second source, bro? This is all right, y'all. I'm about to do the video. I'm about to do the video. I'm about to do the video because like we're past the hour now, right? It's time to do the video. I gotta get a thumbnail together and do. Don't cover this, but I brother, this is I feel you, man. Honestly, I do feel you. I feel your energy, but there is no way I can pretend that this isn't happening. Okay, the fight ain't gonna happen. Why you say that, Justin? The fight's gonna happen, bro. There's so much money on the table. Taylor Serrano 4. That is funny as hell. Is this real? Yes. Yes, it's real. Yes, it's real, bruh. I have to do the video because who else gonna do it right? Who? You said Jake was good for boxing. Yeah, now it's about me. Look. Now I'm the bad guy. Why y'all always twisted to me? Why y'all always flip it on it? Now y'all flipping it on Floyd. You know, shit. I'll tell you this. This undercard better be a mofo. This undercard, he said Layla versus Shields on the undercard. You might as well, bro. At this point, this world is the bizarro world where everything is upside down. I have to cover it. I need to buy. I'm about to buy a Tank t-shirt. I'm about to buy a Gervonta Tank Davis t-shirt, bro. Let me look into it. I'm about to buy a Gervonta Tank Davis t-shirt, dog. Davis, now that we're in this room, you got to win, bro. Now that we're in this room, I don't give a damn if it's an exhibition or etch a sketch or you got to win the damn. This is Box Raw. Yeah, let me go to Box Raw. Shit. I'm just gonna go all in supporting Tank Davis. And I mean, what else we got, y'all? What else we got? Tank. What? Tank. This ain't no. Where's the Tank Davis stuff? Oh, he just never mind. Hold on, let me go back. Tank Davis got some hats. Okay. Let me see. Little $29 for a Tank Davis t-shirt. Let me look at my little $29 and this is They don't even really like the shirts, man. They look paused, man. Okay, this one's kind of fire. Because you can't have him as a person. Did you see the news? Huh? You going to Starbucks? Do I want Starbucks? Yeah, let me have some bacon bites, smoked turkey sandwich, and a bottle of water. Thank you. I'm gonna get the UK flag Gervonta Davis shirt. Oh, he got him hitting Ryan Garcia with a body shot. Man, this here, bruh. I can't do a whole live stream talking about this here and this here. I gotta do the video. We're there, bro. I'm gonna cut your hair in the middle of the ring. Yeah, we're there. Okay, and you gonna cut my hair in the middle of the ring? Okay, bet, dog. We're there. All right, we're there, Rob. Me and Rob's gonna be there. We're there, Rob. Rob was there the last MVP event. We gonna be right there. Let's go, MVP. Shout out to the War Room. Hey, listen, y'all. I gotta do this video. War Room. This hurts. That's why. I gotta figure something I gotta offer y'all some money. Or offer y'all some money or something, and I'm gonna offer y'all some money. Let me run to the bank and like just gotta have y'all feel better about life. All right. Let me remove this. That has messed up the. We got time, but this just blew the whole boxing world up. All right, so let me cover this. ShowBizz adult. I'm out. Huh. Man, dude, I need a haircut. Hey, Rob, you got me tomorrow? Get my haircut. I never go 2 weeks. Let me see. I can't get rid of the look of disgust. I know, dog. It ruined the flow. I know, dog. I know, dog. I got you, bro. All right, Rob. I'm out. Huh. Oh my goodness, bro. That holy shit.